Good morning, friends. I'm Arthur, and welcome back to Senior Strength Show. Now, before we dive into today's shocking revelation, if you're over 60 and you've been having that nightly glass of wine or beer to relax and help you sleep, hit that subscribe button right now, because what we are about to reveal could save you from years of sleep disruption and serious health complications. Today I'm joined by Dr. Rachel Thompson, a sleep specialist who spent 20 years studying how alcohol affects seniors differently than younger adults. Dr. Thompson, let's get straight to the bombshell. Nearly half of adults over 65 drink alcohol, and many are using it as a sleep aid. Are you telling me this is actually making their sleep worse?
This is one of the most dangerous misconceptions affecting seniors today. While 67% of people who use alcohol as a sleep aid say it helps them, the science shows the exact opposite. That nightly glass of wine isn't helping you sleep, it's systematically destroying your sleep architecture and aging your brain faster.
Dr. Thompson, this goes against what millions of seniors believe. How can something that makes you feel drowsy actually hurt your sleep?
That's the cruel deception of alcohol. It sedates you initially, making you think you're getting better sleep, but it's actually creating a cascade of sleep disruptions that rob you of the restorative sleep your aging brain desperately needs.
Dr. Thompson, before we dive into the science, I have to ask, what happens to seniors who continue using alcohol as a sleep aid? What are the long-term consequences?
The consequences are devastating. Chronic alcohol-induced sleep disruption accelerates cognitive decline, increases fall risk, and can even contribute to dementia. But here's what's really alarming. Most seniors have no idea their sleep problems are caused by the very thing they think is helping them.
Dr. Thompson, explain exactly how alcohol destroys sleep in seniors specifically.
After age 60, your brain becomes incredibly vulnerable to alcohol's sleep-disrupting effects. Alcohol completely disrupts your sleep cycles, particularly REM sleep, the stage where your brain processes emotions, consolidates memories, and literally cleans out toxins that cause dementia. When you drink before bed, alcohol delays REM sleep, shortens the time you spend in it, and sometimes prevents you from entering REM sleep at all. For seniors, this is catastrophic because REM sleep is already naturally declining with age.
What does this REM sleep disruption actually do to a senior's brain?
Without adequate REM sleep, your brain can't clear out the amyloid plaques and tau proteins that cause Alzheimer's disease. Essentially, that nightly glass of wine is preventing your brain from taking out the trash, allowing toxic proteins to accumulate.
That's terrifying. What about the immediate effects? What happens during the night when seniors drink alcohol?
The alcohol creates what we call fragmented sleep, Arthur. As the alcohol wears off around 2-3 a.m., your body tries to recover by forcing you into light sleep stages. This means you wake up repeatedly, often without even realizing it. Plus, alcohol is a diuretic, so seniors are getting up multiple times to urinate, further disrupting sleep and increasing fall risk in the dark.
Dr. Thompson, I have to ask, many seniors swear their glass of wine helps them fall asleep faster. Are they imagining this?
They're not imagining the sedation, but they're confusing sedation with healthy sleep. Alcohol knocks you unconscious quickly, but that's not natural sleep. It's chemically induced unconsciousness that bypasses the normal restorative sleep stages your brain needs.
Dr. Thompson, walk us through exactly how alcohol destroys each stage of sleep.
Normal sleep has 4 crucial stages, and alcohol sabotages every single one. Stage 1 and 2 are light sleep. Alcohol skips these entirely, dumping you into deep sleep too quickly. Stage 3 is deep sleep, where your body repairs itself. Alcohol gives you too much deep sleep early in the night. Then your body compensates by giving you too little later, when you actually need it most. Stage 4 is REM sleep, absolutely critical for brain health in seniors. Alcohol either delays, shortens or completely blocks REM sleep, robbing your brain of its most important restorative period.
So even though people feel like they're sleeping deeply, they're actually missing the most important sleep?
Exactly. They're getting low-quality, non-restorative sleep that leaves them tired, foggy, and aging faster. It's like eating junk food instead of nutrition. You feel full, but you're actually malnourished.
Dr. Thompson, what about the homeostatic recovery you mentioned? What is that?
That's your body's desperate attempt to fix the damage alcohol caused. When alcohol disrupts your early sleep cycles, your brain tries to compensate by changing the later cycles. But this creates even more fragmentation and lighter sleep.
So the body is fighting against the alcohol all night long.
That's exactly right. Instead of peaceful, restorative sleep, your brain is working overtime trying to repair the damage alcohol caused, which exhausts your system even more.
You mentioned breathing problems. How does alcohol affect breathing during sleep?
This is particularly dangerous for seniors. Alcohol relaxes all the muscles in your throat, causing the soft tissues to collapse and block your airway. Even people who don't normally have sleep apnea can develop it after drinking. Research shows that people who consume alcohol have a 25% higher risk of obstructive sleep apnea. And this risk increases dramatically in seniors whose throat muscles are already weakened by age.
What happens when seniors develop alcohol-induced sleep apnea?
They stop breathing repeatedly throughout the night, sometimes hundreds of times. Each time they stop breathing, their brain has to wake up to restart breathing, completely destroying sleep quality.
And they probably don't even realize this is happening?
Most don't. They just know they wake up exhausted with headaches and feel terrible all day. Many seniors blame this on getting older, when it's actually alcohol poisoning their sleep.
What about people who already have sleep apnea? Is alcohol even more dangerous for them?
Absolutely catastrophic. Alcohol can make existing sleep apnea so severe that it becomes life-threatening. The combination can cause dangerous levels of carbon dioxide to build up in the blood.
So that relaxing nightcap could literally be life-threatening for some seniors.
That's exactly right, Arthur. What seems like a harmless sleep aid could be creating a medical emergency every single night.
Dr. Thompson, how does alcohol affect our body's natural sleep-wake cycle?
Alcohol wreaks havoc on circadian rhythms, particularly in seniors whose internal clocks are already becoming less reliable. Alcohol interferes with melatonin production, the hormone that regulates when you feel sleepy. When you drink regularly, your body stops producing adequate melatonin naturally, creating a dependency on alcohol for sleep that gets worse over time.
So people need more and more alcohol to get the same sleep effect.
Exactly. This creates tolerance, where seniors who started with 1 glass of wine need 2 or 3 to feel the same sedating effects. This escalation is incredibly dangerous for aging bodies that process alcohol much less efficiently.
Dr. Thompson, what happens to seniors' energy levels when their circadian rhythms are disrupted?
They experience what I call tired but wired syndrome, Arthur. They're exhausted during the day but can't sleep at night without alcohol. They lose the natural rhythm of feeling alert during the day and sleepy at bedtime.
This sounds like a vicious cycle that just gets worse over time.
It absolutely is. Poor sleep leads to more alcohol use, which leads to worse sleep, which leads to more alcohol. It's a downward spiral that accelerates aging and cognitive decline.
What are the long-term consequences of using alcohol as a sleep aid?
The long-term effects are devastating. Chronic alcohol-induced sleep disruption literally changes brain chemistry, sometimes permanently. The brain areas that regulate sleep become damaged, making it impossible to sleep naturally without alcohol. More terrifying, the lack of quality REM sleep prevents the brain from clearing out proteins that cause Alzheimer's disease. Seniors using alcohol as a sleep aid are essentially fast-tracking themselves toward dementia.
Are you saying that nightly alcohol use could contribute to Alzheimer's disease?
Multiple studies now show that people who use alcohol to sleep have significantly higher rates of cognitive decline and dementia. The sleep disruption prevents the brain's natural cleaning process that removes toxic proteins.
What other long-term health problems result from alcohol-disrupted sleep?
The list is frightening, Arthur. Chronic sleep deprivation from alcohol use increases risk of stroke, heart disease, depression, obesity, and falls. It weakens the immune system and accelerates aging at the cellular level.
Dr. Thompson, how quickly do these long-term effects start developing?
Changes in brain chemistry can begin within weeks of regular alcohol use for sleep, Arthur. The sleep disruption effects are immediate, but the brain damage accumulates over months and years.
So even what seems like moderate drinking, 1 glass of wine per night, can cause serious long-term damage.
Absolutely. For seniors, there's no safe amount of alcohol for sleep. Even small amounts disrupt sleep architecture and begin the cascade of brain damage.
Dr. Thompson, can you share some real examples of how alcohol as a sleep aid has affected your patients?
I have so many tragic stories. Margaret, 68, started having 1 glass of wine before bed after her husband died. Within 6 months, she needed 2 glasses, then 3. Her memory deteriorated so rapidly that her family thought she had Alzheimer's. When we eliminated alcohol and restored her natural sleep, her cognitive function returned almost completely. It wasn't dementia, it was alcohol-induced sleep deprivation.
That's incredible. How long did her recovery take?
Within 2 weeks of stopping alcohol, Margaret was sleeping better. Within 2 months, her memory and cognitive function were dramatically improved. Her family got their mother back.
Are there other dramatic recoveries you've witnessed?
Robert, 71, was using alcohol to sleep and developed such severe sleep apnea that he stopped breathing over 100 times per night. He was exhausted, depressed, and his wife was terrified he'd die in his sleep. When we eliminated alcohol and treated his sleep properly, his sleep apnea resolved completely, his energy returned, and his depression lifted. He went from feeling like he was dying to feeling 10 years younger.
Dr. Thompson, what's the most common pattern you see in seniors who use alcohol for sleep?
They start with small amounts after a stressful life event, retirement, loss of spouse, health scare, and gradually increase as tolerance builds. By the time they seek help, they're physically dependent and experiencing serious health consequences.
What should seniors do instead of using alcohol to sleep?
There are so many safer, more effective options. First, practice proper sleep hygiene. Consistent bedtime, cool, dark room, no screens before bed. Natural sleep aids like chamomile tea, tart cherry juice, or magnesium supplements can promote sleepiness without disrupting sleep architecture.
What about lifestyle changes that improve sleep?
Regular exercise is incredibly effective, but not within 4 hours of bedtime. Evening yoga or gentle stretching can relax the body naturally. Managing stress through meditation or journaling prevents the racing thoughts that keep seniors awake.
Dr. Thompson, what about seniors who say they can't sleep without alcohol?
That's often withdrawal anxiety, Arthur. Working with a healthcare provider, they can use temporary, safe sleep medications while their natural sleep mechanisms recover. But going cold turkey from alcohol can be dangerous and should be medically supervised.
How long does it take for natural sleep to return after stopping alcohol?
Most seniors see improvements within 1 to 2 weeks, but full recovery of natural sleep patterns can take 2 to 3 months. The key is patience and proper support during the transition.
What about professional help? When should seniors seek medical assistance?
If someone can't sleep without alcohol, they should see a sleep specialist immediately, Arthur. There are safe, effective treatments for insomnia that don't involve alcohol or create dependency.
Dr. Thompson, how can seniors optimize their bedroom for natural sleep?
The bedroom should be a sleep sanctuary. Temperature between 65 to 68 degrees, completely dark and quiet. Comfortable mattress and pillows that support aging joints. Remove all electronics. The blue light disrupts melatonin production. Use blackout curtains and consider a white noise machine to mask disruptive sounds.
What about bedtime routines that replace the alcohol ritual?
Create a relaxing routine that starts 1 to 2 hours before bed, Arthur. Warm bath with Epsom salts, herbal tea, gentle reading, or relaxation exercises. The key is consistency. Your brain learns to associate these activities with sleep.
Dr. Thompson, what role does nutrition play in senior sleep?
Huge role. Avoid large meals, caffeine, and sugar before bed. Foods rich in tryptophan, like turkey, or magnesium, like almonds, can naturally promote sleepiness without the harmful effects of alcohol.
Are there specific supplements that help seniors sleep naturally?
Melatonin can be helpful, but seniors should start with very low doses, 0.5 to 1 milligram, because they're more sensitive, Arthur. Magnesium glycinate, L-theanine, and valerian root are other safe options, but always consult a healthcare provider first.
Dr. Thompson, are there warning signs that alcohol use has become dangerous?
Yes, if you can't sleep without alcohol, need increasing amounts to feel sleepy, wake up feeling hungover, or family members notice memory problems, you need professional help immediately. Also, if you're experiencing morning headaches, daytime fatigue, or breathing problems during sleep, these could indicate alcohol-induced sleep apnea.
What about withdrawal? Is it dangerous for seniors to stop alcohol suddenly?
It can be very dangerous. Seniors who've been using alcohol regularly should never stop abruptly without medical supervision. Withdrawal can cause seizures, dangerous blood pressure changes, and severe insomnia.
How should seniors safely transition away from alcohol for sleep?
Work with a healthcare provider to create a gradual reduction plan, Arthur. They might prescribe temporary, safe sleep aids while your natural sleep mechanisms recover. Medical supervision is essential for safety.
Dr. Thompson, what about family members who are concerned about a senior's alcohol use for sleep?
Approach with compassion, not judgment, Arthur. Many seniors don't realize they're harming themselves. Share information, express concern for their health, and offer to help them find professional support.
Let's give our viewers a concrete action plan for recovering healthy sleep.
Here's the step-by-step approach. Week 1, if you're using alcohol for sleep, consult your doctor about safe withdrawal. Begin implementing sleep hygiene, consistent bedtime, optimal bedroom environment. Week 2, establish an alcohol-free bedtime routine. Try natural sleep aids like chamomile tea or magnesium. Be patient as your natural sleep patterns begin to recover. Week 3-4, continue the routine while your brain's natural sleep chemistry rebalances. Most people see significant improvements by this point. Month 2-3, full recovery of natural sleep patterns. Many seniors report sleeping better than they have in years.
What should seniors track during this recovery process?
Keep a simple sleep diary, Arthur. Note bedtime, wake time, how you feel in the morning, and energy levels during the day. This helps identify what's working and what needs adjustment.
Dr. Thompson, any final encouragement for seniors who think they can't sleep without alcohol?
I've helped hundreds of seniors recover natural, restorative sleep after years of alcohol dependence. Your brain has an amazing ability to heal, even after decades of alcohol-disrupted sleep. Recovery is absolutely possible with proper support.
Dr. Thompson, what's your final message for seniors who've been using alcohol as a sleep aid?
I want every senior to understand that quality sleep is not a luxury. It's essential for brain health, physical health, and independence. That nightly glass of wine isn't helping you sleep. It's stealing years from your life and function from your brain. But there's tremendous hope. When seniors eliminate alcohol and restore natural sleep, the improvements are often dramatic and rapid. Better memory, more energy, improved mood, and genuine, refreshing sleep.
Dr. Thompson, what gives you the most hope in helping seniors with this issue?
The resilience of the aging brain. Even after years of alcohol-disrupted sleep, seniors can recover natural sleep patterns and reverse much of the cognitive damage. It's never too late to start sleeping naturally and protect your brain.
Before we go, folks, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. This information could save the brain health and independence of someone you love. Share this video with any senior who might be using alcohol to sleep. Dr. Thompson, thank you for exposing this dangerous myth and giving seniors the tools for genuine, restorative sleep.
Thank you, Arthur. Remember, everyone, true rest comes from natural sleep, not chemical sedation. Your brain deserves the restorative sleep it needs to keep you sharp and independent.
Until next time, this is Arthur and Dr. Thompson from Senior Strength Show, reminding you that your best sleep and your best health comes naturally.